Hello. Oh, shoot. I forgot my notebook. I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay. Hello. Good morning. Okay, I think I'm good. Alrighty. Okay, so good morning, Mindset and Mascara. How are you? Trying to make sure I'm here. I'm gonna try not to say that it's Monday. I'm so confused. Hello, Jessica. Good morning. Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna try really hard not to say that it's Monday because I've already caught myself one other time trying to say it was Monday. And my husband just texted me and said, "Big Mondays are the worst," because we had a holiday yesterday, which was Labor Day. So kind of had like a 3-day weekend vibe going on. So like I'm really confused as to what day it is. Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited that you're here. So it is Tuesday. And for the month of September, I'm going to do a weekly live chat every Tuesday. I'm going to change around the times each week because I know not everybody can make morning, not everybody can make afternoon, not everyone can make evening. So I'm going to kind of switch around the times throughout the week. And if we think this is fun and we want to do, one day as a weekly live chat instead of my regular upload, let me know. We can continue it into October as well. So kicking off with our first weekly live chat for September. Oh, Jessica said your 2 girls went back to school today. Aww. Oh, well, that's so fun. Our kids went back, I feel like not last Friday, but the Friday before. I feel like they've been back for a little bit now, but I know my side of the family in Alabama, they went back like towards the beginning of August, I believe. So okay, so fun. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready today because obviously I need to get ready. And I'm going to be getting ready with products from my Shop My Stash bag for August. Because today's video, I have to film the Will I Buy It today because normally I film it on Mondays, but I kind of took the day off too. My husband was home. We just did like some cleaning around the house and things like that. So I did not film yesterday. So I need to film the Will I Buy It today. And I also need to film a Thursday's Shop My Stash video going over my picks for August and then what I chose out for September. And in that video, I like to wear everything that I chose out for like the previous month. So that's what I'm going through today. So I'm going to use the Olehenriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. So yeah, I have a lot that I need to get done today. I kept thinking yesterday, I was like, I should just film. But then like I was kind of having a great time just chilling. You know what I mean? Like not wearing any makeup, did a face mask, like I was just, having a good time. So that means I'm really busy today and I have to go out of town tomorrow to get my car like serviced or whatnot. So I'm going to be gone for a while. So I was like, oh, I got to film a lot today. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be getting ready with today. Yeah, I'm super confused. I thought yesterday was Sunday. I'm super confused on what day is what day. So, okay. Okay, so I actually do have quite a few topics that I want to chat about today. Like literally I wrote down like a whole list of things to talk about because I just feel like I have a few things to say, if you will. But one thing that I did want to say, if you guys haven't seen, I have set up something kind of exciting for me for the month of September. Myself and my friend Ashley Clady, who's a YouTuber here, we are working on a donation drive for 2 different organizations in the Midwest area, one's in Kansas City and one's in Des Moines, using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. And so basically, I think before I came on, I was able to add stuff to the description box, like different links and stuff. I was trying to figure out how to do that. I think maybe I did it. But in there, I have a link to the video where I talk a little bit more about it. I have links to like the donations that these places are asking for. And I have like my PO box in there, my PayPal email, and all of that. Because basically what we're doing is the organizations that we're working with, they have a page on their website saying like what donations they need, whether it be clothes, whether it be, we're working with Rose Brooks, which also has a pet shelter on site, and they have, a list of items that they need for pets, like different things like that. So that is something that we're working on for September. So what I wanted to do today, I'm not really like super well versed in super chat, but I know it's where people can like almost like make a donation to a channel. And I've seen like Jenla's Reviews does this a lot, where she donates her super chats to, you know, whatever it is that she's doing, like she's raising money for that. And so I thought I could do that for this live chat too, since like right now the donation period is open. So if anyone like, and definitely you don't have to or anything like that, but I've noticed in my last 2 live chats I've had a person send in a super chat donation, which is so very kind, so awesome. I'm also going to put those towards the donations also. But if anyone does send in any super chats today, whether you like mean to or not, or you're just like trying to donate, I did want to say that anything is going to go to when Ashley and I do shop for the donation drive, which is just going to be in a couple weeks. And I know that we're both really looking forward to it, but I did want to just throw that out there. We've already had some donations come in via PayPal, which is super exciting. All of that's just going to our shopping trip. And then I know some people have been saying that they've sent items to our to my PO box, and my PO box is still in my old town. It actually, I was in like a year-long contract and it auto renewed in February, and this was before we even like closed on a house or anything. So, but it's no big deal. I have to go in there tomorrow anyways to get my car work done. So I will stop by my PO box and see if anything has come in, and then we're just gonna take the donations down, and then anything that comes in like monetary white. Thank you, Mindset and Mascara. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, anything that comes in via PayPal or anything like that, Ashley and I are just going to take that money and use it to shop for any other donations that we can. So I wanted to say that that's, you know, going to be a little something for today's live chat. So I think that's really cool. I know I see Jenla's Reviews like do this quite a bit. I think that's really awesome. So so yeah, it took me a little bit to figure out where to find the super chat, just so I like wouldn't lose track, like just so like I would, how do I say this, just so I would know like where it is, or like how do I find that information. It took me a little bit, but I was looking last night, but I was able to find it. So I'm glad that I was. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to go to my PO box tomorrow, because I know I've had a lot of people say that like you've been shopping or you've had a few things around your house that you can donate to. So I'm just really happy. I'm just really happy to be doing something that I feel like is a little bit more, you know, like I'm just really excited about that. I know Ashley is too, so we're really looking forward. And I'm just excited to see Ashley too. I haven't seen her. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Sammy. I'm excited to see Ashley because I haven't seen her since, when did I see Ashley? We went to Kansas City to meet with Kelly Gooch because Kelly was there for work. So Ashley and I came in and we got to hang out with Kelly. When was that? It wasn't like a super long time ago, but was it like March or February or April? I don't remember. It was like kind of chilly, but not too bad. Like we were able to walk around a little bit, but it was like kind of chilly. I don't know, maybe it was longer ago. I don't remember, but it was super fun. But that's the last time I've seen Ashley, and she was not pregnant at that point. So, and now, obviously she is. Thank you. Hey, it's Raven. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I didn't know if anyone would like think that was a good idea, or like I didn't want to seem like rah, or like whatever, but like I know Ashley and I are just both very excited, and I've been we've had like some businesses write in and say they want to, so I've been, you know, chatting with my contacts at both places, and they're really excited too. So I know that we're both just really happy to do this. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to use my Milk Flex concealer. So yeah, so that, I mean, that's something that's really like keeping me excited and keeping me like looking forward to things, because I've been kind of having a rough time, and it was something I thought maybe I could chat about today, but I've just been having a little bit of a rough time. And I said something in my Instagram post yesterday. I tend to get pretty oh, thank you, Diane. I hope you have a good day. I tend to like try to be a little bit open on my Instagram and in my posts, because it just, I don't know. I like to like take a time and like really come up with an Instagram post and try to whatnot instead of just like doing emojis or stuff. It's just what I want to do. You know, I like seeing other people's posts too and whatever it is they have to say, or if they, you know, have some emojis or whatnot. But especially when I'm posting just photos of myself, like, yeah, I'm trying to show off the makeup, but also like I want to say something a little bit deeper sometimes. You guys know that's just like how I am. And yesterday I shared a post about how sometimes it's just too much. Like that's what I said in the beginning. It's just sometimes it's just all too much to handle. And I feel like that's kind of what I've been going through lately. And what I was trying to explain in that post is that you really never know what someone else is going through, because a lot of things, when I'm battling certain things, a lot of it is in my personal life, and it's hard for me to come on because sometimes things are happening to other people in my life, and I can't really, it doesn't make me comfortable to come on and be like, well, guess what? So-and-so is going through this and it's making me really sad. That's like, to me, it's like, if it's not my problem, if it's not my issue, then, you know, I have to protect those people in my personal life too. So it's hard for me to just come on and be like, well, this is going on and this is going on and this is why I'm sad. And I'm one of those people who, when someone in my real life is going through something or is sick or things like that, oh shoot. Shoot. I'm so frustrated. I feel like I take that on too, you know? Like I feel like it's like I'm just a very empathetic person. So even if it's something that's not happening to me, I still feel it. And I still feel those emotions, you know? So it's just hard. Whew. Okay, we're 12 minutes in. Good, Samantha. Whew. Okay. So what I was saying in that Instagram post is that sometimes it's hard for me to, you know, I try to be really open and honest with things I'm going through with mental health, but sometimes it's not about me. It's about, you know, other people in my life going through things that really hurt me, but it's not me. It's not my story to tell. And so one thing I was trying to say in there is, you know, I'm always about like preaching positivity and being kind and all of that. And, you know, one thing I was trying to say is that, you know, take a moment to think before you type, because you truly never know what another person is dealing with. You just don't. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I mean, and that's even with our friends, you know? I mean, I've written books about it. How well do you really know your best friend? You know, that's like kind of my tagline, or the tagline for A Questionable Friendship, my third novel, is, do you tell your best friend everything? And, you know, because sometimes you just don't know. And so I've just been having a hard time with a few things, and then it's, you know, to get on the internet and have to see negativity and just read terrible comments about yourself. Sometimes it can just, you know, sometimes it can just be too much. And I feel like that's kind of what I've been struggling with for a little bit. So I wanted to just kind of like reference that Instagram post and just kind of say how I've been feeling a little bit and you know, all of that. So, but it's been nice to have a few other things to really, you know, keep my focus on, you know, with the August challenge, with, you know, this donation drive and everything to get it set up, and you know, all of that. It's just been really nice to have other things to focus on and that keep me so positive. So that's been a really good thing, because it's just been, I just feel like I've been struggling a little bit. And okay, let me see. Alyssa said you had to go watch puppy videos. I know, dude, I've been watching so many like just videos that have like nothing to do with anything. Like, I don't, and on my YouTube feed, I feel like knows that like I just need cheering up, so they're just putting like the most random, like, look at this really tall roller coaster at this amusement park. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch people go on that. Like, it's just like I need something else. I just need to I just need something else to do, you know? Oh man. So, so that's been fun. Um, but one thing that I wanted to bring up, like one thing I wanted to address because this like broke, like it just like broke my heart, and it also made me think like, oh my gosh, like, you know, people are like not thinking great about me, and it's just, oh gosh, it just put me in such like a terrible headspace. So I was trying to figure out the best like place to address it, Twitter, Instagram, but I thought, why not YouTube? And you know, obviously like this is a live, but it'll stay up and all of that because it's a situation that I feel terrible about and I want to like apologize for. So you guys might know what is going on. Oh, okay. Goodness. So if you guys know, I started like a Teespring store, and it kind of was mostly for my challenge that I was running, because it was like inspirational type shirts and things like that, and just with like positive sayings and you know, different things like that. And I was having so much fun with it, and the company actually contacted me and said they wanted to like provide a design for me, and I was so excited. And you guys know, like one thing that I say, like I think, yeah, it was a live chat that I was doing it. I was like sharing stories about how like I call myself an undomestic goddess and all these things. And so I thought it would be super funny to put that on a shirt. So I was working with them to do a design, and I was so excited about this. And when I talk about it, I try to always say that Undomestic Goddess comes from Sophie Kinsella. She has a novel. It's called The Undomestic Goddess, but she has a novel out there. It's one of my favorite. The main character's name is Samantha, which I think is hilarious, and like I just love it. So whenever I call myself that, it's like in reference to this book and you know, all those other things. So I worked with them and put out a design, and I had this idea of it would be this Friday's video. I was going to talk about it in there. I had some different, because this Friday's video is going to be my get ready with me for my shop my stash bag. So a lot of times in those videos, it's not like a trying new makeup, you know, it's older makeup in my collection. So I kind of just find like other things to chat about and whatnot. So I was going to chat about the shirt. I was going to chat about my favorite scenes from the novel, and kind of how like there's some like parallels with like things that have happened in my life, and like just all these different things, and I was so excited about it. But I ended up talking, like the shirt got done and I put it out there, and I shouldn't have done that, because you know, I was immediately getting comments of people saying that like I was stealing from Sophie and you know, all these other things, and I just felt horrible. And people were saying like, why didn't you like credit her for the inspiration? And I had it in the box, like when you put up a shirt on Teespring, you can say you can or you don't have to, but you know, for like I have the shirt that says Sam Squad, and you know, like the little box is like, you know, what we call like my group, and you know, aspire to aspire, like I wrote one of my favorite quotes, you know, things like that. So under the Undomestic Goddess one, I had put inspired from one of my favorite novels, The Undomestic Goddess by Sophie Kinsella. I wrote something like, this is how I like gently poke fun of myself, you know. And I said from horror stories in the kitchen. I said something like, from horror stories in the kitchen to my inability to decorate a house to my bafflement at wrapping a gift. It's like my mom thinks it's hilarious that I can't wrap presents to like save my life. I go, this is me like making fun of my ... skills. And so, you know, obviously before I did the shirt, I made sure anything wasn't trademarked, that like I wasn't doing anything that like is illegal or anything like that, and you know, cited my inspiration. And then I had this video idea to like talk about it, go a little bit more in depth in the book, like just how funny I thought the main character's name was, Samantha, like all these different things. I was gonna link it, and then I just got excited, and over the weekend I was like, look at this, and people immediately were like, you're stealing, like how could you do this? And my heart literally felt like it was breaking when I saw people saying that, and I was like, oh no, I should have waited until I could have properly made sure I was crediting someone. I had links, I just got excited. And I remember thinking when I was getting messages of like, like, why didn't you say that you were inspired by it? And I was like, wait a second, like I did, and it's in that box, and like, what should I do? But I realized the screenshot I took was from when Teespring put it up and sent me the link. I immediately like screenshotted it, and that's what I was putting out. Teespring had to put up, they designed the logo for me, and they actually put it up, and then I had to go in later and like pick everything and like the colors and fill out that box and everything. So when I first screenshotted it, that's what I was putting out, so you can't see that what am I trying to say? You can't see that box with me saying like this is inspired by. And I was devastated, especially when someone was like, you're an author, like how could you do this to another author? And I was like, oh my gosh, like I just felt so horrible. I don't, oh my gosh, I'm just in an emotional mood. But I just felt horrible, and I didn't know if I should like message people personally and say like, it was, or I should have waited to say anything until I made sure that I had the video up so people would know that I was properly crediting it and all of that. So that was my mistake, and I'm so sorry for that. I just got too excited. One thing I say about myself is like I'm naively positive. Like I don't know, I guess I just thought that people would see that, like they would see the box, like quoting or like citing my inspiration, and like, I don't know, I'm just silly, and I just felt so bad. I didn't want people to think I was trying to like take credit from someone else, because I'm not, like, and like I am a book blogger. I've read all of Sophie's books. I get her books in PR. I think Sophie Kinsella is amazing. Like I love that book. That's whenever I try to talk about it, I try to again cite it. So again, was trying to make sure it wasn't trademarked. Like there's other undomestic goddess shirts. There's undomestic goddess, there's domestic goddess, there's undomesticated goddess. Like, I was doing my research before I put that out. I wasn't just like, oh, I'm just going to put this out. Even when I've made shirts for like the inspirational line, I've had to make sure anything that I'm putting on them isn't something that's like trademarked or something that I should be, giving the credit for, so I just felt horrible, and I took the shirt down for sure. Like, I took it down, and I have an email drafted to Sophie Kinsella because I'm like so afraid like she's gonna think I'm like a terrible person now. Like I don't know her personally, but again, I do, as a book blogger, I do get her books in PR. Like I didn't want to like ruin a relationship there either too. So I don't know, you guys. I just felt so horrible about it, and I just wanted to say that I was sorry, because you guys know me, like, or maybe you know me, like, that is not me. That is not what I'm into, or anything like that. Like, that's just not my vibe. That's not what I'm about. That's not what I'm trying to do. So, I just felt so horrible. So, I mean, but I know that everyone makes mistakes. I actually talked about this in my challenge video. Everyone is going to make mistakes, and it's, what you do afterwards that, you have to look at it as a growth opportunity, and what you do afterwards and all of that. So I wanted to come on. I wanted to make sure that I apologize to anyone who thought I was trying to steal something or not give credit somewhere or anything like that, because that is not me. Like, that is, even if I do like a Instagram video or not Instagram video, sorry. Even if I do a YouTube video with like a tag or something like that, like I'm always trying to like give credit to whoever started it, or even if I'm doing something and, maybe other people have already done it too, like I still try to like credit other people. Like that's just like how I am. So, yeah, I just felt terrible, but that was a learning opportunity of like, before I get excited about something, I need to have all my ducks in a row first. Like that video should have gone out first, just making sure that I was like giving the proper credit and everyone knew. So I don't know. That was my bad, and I felt horrible about it. So definitely just wanted to put that out there and just say that I'm really sorry for, just say I'm really sorry for anyone who thought like, what in the world? Like, why would she do something like that or anything? But, Emily says, why do these lives go to every random troll on the internet, not just yourselves? That's a good question. I don't know that. I wish I knew, but I don't know that answer. I feel like today is like kind of weird. We have a lot of people on this live for like when I usually have been doing my live, so I don't know if that has something to do with it, but hello. But that was one thing I wanted to say, because I think I felt so bad because, like I said, there's times, so I mentioned in the Instagram post that I was a guest on a podcast, and one of the questions I got asked on this podcast is like, how do you have such a thick skin when it comes to being on the internet and bad comments and you know, things like that. And the gal who was doing the interview was like, one of my favorite moments from your videos, and this was from a video from a while ago, she goes, but someone wrote in and was like, girl, you don't know how to do makeup. How are you getting makeup brands to send, you know, products to you? And I'm like, girl, I don't know either, but like, praise, like, I don't know, like, I'm not a makeup artist. I don't pretend to be. I'm a freaking author sitting in Iowa just doing her makeup. Like, that's all. And she thought that was so funny that I was like, you know, I didn't take it personally. I was just like, girl, I don't know either, like, but like, yay, you know, sort of thing. And so like I mentioned, I kind of go through like ups and downs. Like, there's days where I get bad comments and I'm like, don't care, like, that's all you got, like, doesn't matter, doesn't hurt my feelings. And then there's other days where it feels like everyone is just shouting at me of how shitty of a person I am, like, for real, like, for real. And some days I just feel like I can't handle it anymore. And I feel like with everything, and I said in my post that a lot of times it has to do with if stuff is going on personally and behind the scenes that you don't see on the internet. That's when the internet just feels like it's attacking me all of the time. You know, so it's like when you're struggling with outside factors and then you go to the internet, it's just like, wow, I do suck, huh? Like, you know, it's just one of those. So with the whole shirt thing, when that was happening and people were immediately saying like, you stole this, you didn't give credit, like all these different things, it was just immediately people just jumping to like, I'm the worst person. And I do understand, and I understand where people come from. And not everyone was like that. You know, some people are like, oh, I hope that you'll credit, you know, or have you read that book? Or, you know, like some people were nice and some people were just like questioning or whatnot. But it was the people that just immediately got on me. And like, I got one message that like one private DM that was just so, and the part that sucks the most too is that you guys might not think that I know everybody's name or everybody's photo or whatnot, but I recognize a lot of your names. I recognize a lot of your photos. And so I think when you get something from someone that you know and you recognize and they're talking about how disappointed they are in you, it feels so personal. So, especially when I got one of those messages, I just felt like a horrible person. So, so I was just so bummed about that, and just so bummed thinking like, darn, like people think less of me or think I was trying to do something shady when I wasn't. Never was my intentions, you know, never anything like that, and so on. And tried to do everything right. But I know it was my mistake. I should have made sure that video was going out first, and just so everyone would know, proper credit and all of that. So I did not have any bad intentions at any sort, but it just was, you know, it was a hard situation. And then, so to kind of top that off, so that's happening, and I feel like, oh my gosh, you know, people are, you know, thinking I'm like horrible and like a shady person and all these different things. Then my back to school giveaway ended recently. So I did a back to school giveaway, it closed, and giveaways just have gotten, I don't know. I have loved giveaways. I have done giveaways since I first started on social media 10 years ago with blogs. I used to do weekly giveaways on my blog. When I ran marketing tours for authors, I would do a monthly giveaway for any bloggers that were participating. I've always done always done giveaways on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. If you guys have been following my Instagram for a long time, when I like first started my Instagram, I ran a feature called Purse Lippy Mondays. I don't know if anyone's here that remembers that, but I did Purse Lippy Mondays. And basically it was at the beginning of the week, let's go in our purse, let's take out all the lipsticks we've accumulated throughout the week and the weekend and make sure to put them back. But snap a picture first, share what you accumulated in your purse. And out of all of the Purse Lippy Monday hashtags, I was going to pick a winner and I was going to send you more lipsticks. I thought that was super. I loved Purse Lippy Mondays, and it's something I still do. I did it today because, I think today's Monday. But this morning I was out in my purse. I was pulling out all my lip liners, my glosses, my lipsticks, and then putting them away. And I was like, oh, Purse Lippy Monday. That was so much fun. So I've just always um, run giveaways, and lately I just don't know. I just don't know what it is, but I feel like they've just gotten so much harder to do because even before a giveaway ends, I'm getting messages of like, why isn't there a winner? Is this just a fake giveaway? And it's like, the giveaway is not even over yet. And then it gets over. And what I've been doing recently with my giveaways is not having like a generator or a link, is to have people leave a comment with the Sam Squad, and then, sorry, just bronzing away, to leave a comment with Sam Squad, and then I draw from the comments. And I was getting feedback from people saying they don't like the generator because sometimes it doesn't work, or it doesn't work on their computer, or they enter the wrong name. And what do they do? Like how red my chest is because I'm so like worked up. Whew. All these different things. And also people were telling me that like YouTube is like taking down videos if they have links for giveaways in them, which I don't think is true, because I remember at this time I was running a giveaway. It was like maybe my 75K or something like that. I was running a giveaway and everything was fine. I wasn't getting anything from YouTube saying that like I'm in trouble or anything like that. And I was really sad because I told eBates I couldn't work with them anymore, because eBates, when they work with you and they sponsor a giveaway, it's through a Gleam link, and it's them, they choose the winner and everything, and they go through it. So I actually emailed eBates and was like, sorry, I'm not with you anymore because of like YouTube stipulations. Everybody else is still working with eBates. Everyone else is still running the giveaway. So I'm like, wow, great. I broke a business contract. Not a business contract, a business. We didn't have a contract. A business contact? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like, stopped working with a business because people are telling me that giveaways aren't able to do anymore on YouTube, and that's not true. So that hurts. That's a bummer because I loved working with them. I love eBates, but no, okay. So I started like going to this comment thing, but what gets hard about this is that sometimes, like, I barely get a notification if someone has a business relationship. If someone leaves a comment and I comment and then they comment, 93% of the time I don't get a notification saying that they've commented to my comment. So one thing I really enjoy in the comment section is to have conversations and go back and forth. But it's pretty much impossible for me to do these days because I don't get those notifications. I've made sure they're turned on. They are, and they come through sometimes, but not all the time. So I miss things, and that really bums me out. But I've also been being told that it doesn't always happen on your end either. If I comment, not everybody gets that notification. So when I leave a comment on someone's comment saying, hey, you've won this giveaway, can I get your email? They're not getting the notification, and I can't find them to reach out to them. It's happened before. I just heard Andrea say this too, that she's been having a tough time. Like, she switched to that for a while, and then she switched back to using a generator because she's like, I can't get a hold of the winners. And so when I heard her say that, I was like, okay, awesome, because like now I don't feel like it's just me or whatnot. But so the back to school giveaway ends. I go through the comments, choose the winner. I write in the comments, you're the winner. Don't hear anything, don't get a notification. So I go back to the video. I have to search through the comments to find her name, and I look and see, and she hasn't responded. So I type again, hey, you're the winner. Want to make sure you see this. Need your email address so I can put this out to you. 2 more days go by, she doesn't respond. I'm like, oh no. And so, I have, a lot of times I say like for a bonus entry to follow me, on Twitter or Instagram or something like that. And luckily she did. So she had left her Twitter and her Instagram in there. And her Instagram was private, so I couldn't message her, but her Twitter, I was able to message her. And luckily she saw the Twitter message. And I was like, okay, good. So I feel bad because then I say like, oh, a bonus entry is like Twitter or Instagram, and leave your name. And people are like, well, I don't have Twitter. I don't have Instagram. Like, what do I do? Da, da, da. But it's like, that saved me, because otherwise, she was saying to me, I didn't get a YouTube notification on either of your 2 comments. So the only way that she saw was through Twitter. So I don't want to ask people to leave their email in the comments, because I understand not everyone wants to do that. But then some people get upset because they don't have a different platform. So it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how to wait. Like, I know you can't always please everybody, but it's just like, man. And so I eventually said something on Twitter, because also with giveaways, like especially after they close, you just get bombarded with messages of who's the winner? Am I the winner? Why is there not a winner? Again, like, is this like a fake giveaway? Do you ever choose winners for your giveaway? And it just was like, oh my goodness. And so I said something on Twitter about I'm still trying to get a hold of the winner. I even said I might have to change back to using a generator so I can have an email in there. Like, can't get a hold of the winner yet, but I'm trying. And even still, from that tweet, people were saying, why is there no winner? When are you choosing a winner? And I'm like, like, it just, I don't know, with everything going on personally, with the shirt situation, then with the giveaways, I'm like, I just feel like I can't win. And I just feel defeated in a way, you know? Like, it just sucks. And it just, I don't know, like, I hit 85K recently, which I was trying not to get too excited about, because also some people think giveaways like are only get run so you can like get new subscribers and stuff, but that isn't true, because usually after a giveaway ends you lose a bunch, and that's where I'm at. So like I saw I hit 85K recently, and I was like, I'm not even like say anything or get excited, because I know that once the giveaway ends, a bunch of people are going to unsubscribe, and so I'll just wait till that happens and see where I'm actually at subscriber wise. So I was thinking about doing an 85K giveaway, but now I'm like, I just don't even know if I want to keep running them, because especially when people put it out there publicly and say things like, do your giveaways ever have winners, and make you look like a shady person when you're doing the best you can to contact people. It just takes the fun out of it for me. And like, I'm glad I've been seeing your guys' comments coming in of like past winners. Like, I'm really excited about that, because I try to remember that the giveaways are for a good thing. And I still talk to, like, obviously there's giveaway winners in here. I still like personally talk to giveaway winners. My last year's back to school 2 years back to school giveaway winner, you know, we were talking recently before, and she was still saying like how much that giveaway like really helped her out and all these different things. So I try to remember that, and I try not to let the bad comments, but especially when it just comes to stuff like your integrity and your values, when those things are the ones getting questioned, that's what hurts. Not when people say I can't do makeup well, or like, why am I getting makeup, or like my lighting is crap, or like, you know, things like that, like whatever. But when it's values and integrity, those are the things that just really get me down, and just really they just bum me out. So I don't know, I've been kind of struggling with that. I'm going to use some of these Colourpop. If you guys have just popped on, I'm using products from my August Shop My Stash bag, because I'm going to film an update video today. So I have my Colourpop shadows, but I'm trying to decide which ones I want to use today. What if I haven't used this month? I feel like I've used all these shadows this month. Cool. That's fun. So I don't know. I don't even know what I want to do. I was thinking maybe of just starting to do giveaways. Like, I like to do a giveaway on my birthday, which again this is what I've done for years, since before YouTube and everything. I've just always ran a giveaway on my birthday. So I was thinking about like birthday, back to school, and maybe like holiday, and that's it, and kind of like taking out the milestone ones. And what's a bummer too is that sometimes I get a comment of like, why do you only do public giveaways? You know, you should just pick people that are loyal to you and send out packages. Well, if I did that, how would you know? Because that's the point of doing something on the down low, is because it's not public. So how would you know that I was doing that? Because I do that. This time last year, I was sending out 2 boxes a month to just random people. I was just saying, you know, hey, you know, I see you in the comments. I would love to send you something. If you're comfortable with it, could I get your address? I was sending out 2 a month last year. And so when I get like, oh, you only do public giveaways, it's like, how would you know if I did them in private? You wouldn't know. So like, that's just like the weirdest comment to me. I don't know. It's just odd. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide. I have a box ready to go. It's pretty much ready to go. But like a giveaway box, I was like, oh, I could do like an 85K and that would be fun. And now I'm like, I just don't know, because it just gets exhausting of seeing people, especially with giveaways, to say that like I'm lying. Like I sent out my back to school boxes this morning. I spent yesterday packing them up. I had to do them in 3 boxes because there were so many prizes, and I spent $64 at the post office this morning shipping my back to school giveaway. So, I mean, and a lot of those products I bought myself. You know, I went to Target and bought the backpack, which backpacks are like $60. Like, hello. You know, bought the backpack, bought notebooks, bought planners, bought pens, bought markers, bought, you know, all that stuff is stuff that I bought on my own. So I'm like, why would I just like keep the, like, do you guys know how many notebooks I have and Sharpies and highlighters and all of that? Like, why? I'm not buying this stuff for myself. Like, I don't know. It just gets me so frustrated. So again, that's kind of what I feel like when times are like going rough, it just feels like everything's falling apart. So now I have people saying that like I'm trying to steal from another author, and you know, shame on me, I have no integrity. And then I have people saying I don't choose winners for my giveaways and all of that. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, can't breathe. Like, it's just so much, can't breathe. And I don't know. So that's what's going on there. But my back to school winner, she did contact me again on Twitter, mailed out her packages today, so that's done, which is good. Okay, alrighty, seriously, like such a red chest. So yeah, that's what's been going on there. So I don't know what to do about giveaways. Again, I love them, I love doing them, but also, I mean, to be honest, they're not good for your channel. Like, again, like I said, we're at 41 minutes. I'm gonna have to like speed this up. I might just leave the eyes where they are right now just because we have so many other things to get through. I still have to do my brows. Oh my goodness. Okay. But yeah, they're not good for your channel. Like, okay, trying to get my brows ready. So, like I said, they're not good for your channel because if people are subscribing just to subscribe and then they're unsubscribing, or they're just subscribing and they're not watching your videos, that's not good for your engagement. So it's actually like, it's not good. And I don't do it to get more subscribers. Like, obviously in any giveaway, people say that you have to be a subscriber. I mean, that's just the way it is. Like, that's just how it goes and everything like that. But I would rather people not subscribe just to subscribe for a giveaway type thing, because it's, you know, I hope people are coming to actually watch my channel and watch my content and all of that, because otherwise it genuinely is hurting your channel. And like I said, once the giveaway is over and people unsubscribe, like, that's definitely a hurtful feeling. I've lost like 200 subscribers in like 2 days or something, because I'm sure it's people that were just here for the giveaway, so they didn't win and then they unsubscribed. Like, that doesn't look good. So truly, giveaways are not great for growth and all of that in the long run. Like, yeah, and you know, and that's not true for every channel, you know, I should say, because I've seen other people run giveaways and their giveaway videos get like 100,000 views, 200,000 views, and all these new subscribers. And sometimes they stick, like, especially if you get so many new subscribers, it might be easier not to see them unsubscribing and, you know, different things like that. But like, my giveaway videos get an average amount of views or less than my regular videos. I don't usually get a ton of subscribers from them, which is fine, because that's not like the goal of it. And then I would rather people be sticking around, but they can actually be like hurtful to your channel. So I'm like, I don't know if I should continue them the way I am, like not get rid of them completely, but maybe not do them as much or as frequently. And, you know, I try to insert just like little giveaways here and there into videos, like without it being in the title, and, you know, different things like that, just kind of, you know, sneaking a giveaway in at the end. So, you know, and I'll continue to do those and things like that, but I don't know. So that's been kind of bumming me out too. And again, the biggest thing is having my integrity questioned and all of that. That just really, like, I'm too sensitive. I know that I am. I'm super sensitive. And like I said, some days I'm better at brushing off comments. Some days I'm not. So, and I think another thing that is kind of messing, I know that this is like severely messing with my head. And I don't know, I was kind of thinking of maybe this would be an interesting topic. I would love to talk to other YouTubers about this and see if this is something that they go through. But I heard last month, I was having a conversation with someone who someone in my real life who isn't necessarily a friend of mine. She's like, she married one of my husband's friends, but we're not, like, me and her, we've like really never seen eye to eye. But we were having a conversation because I was like, I kind of want that to be over. Like, we had a bit of a falling out like 3 years ago. And just kind of like never really talked since then. And we were at a group with a bunch of friends, and I pulled her aside and was like, can we just like be nice to each other, or like whatever, you know, all these different things. And she starts talking and eventually tells me that my friends like hate watch my videos pretty much. I'm gonna get upset. Oh no. That when I put out videos talking about like mental health, when I'm struggling, people in my real life get together and watch it and then talk about me. So that's weird. Like, am I right or am I right? Like, that's really weird. So it's hard then to open up online because I now know that people in my real life are judging me for that. And that's really odd. So it makes me feel like I don't want to talk about those subjects online anymore because I feel like I'm just opening myself up to criticism with people in my real life. And so I don't know if any other people who, you know, are online, or like one person, I've almost messaged Rocky DeChristie so many times to be like, do you deal with this? Because I know that she opens up, you know, a lot on the internet. And I just want to be like, do you have this type of backlash? Because that's just horrible. So, gosh, this is like a horrible live chat. I'm so sorry. But I just feel like I can't now open up. And, you know, I used to be able to come to the internet and open up and say what's going on. And now I don't want to, because I didn't even know anyone in my real life watched my videos. There's only been one time that I ever posted a video that I had a friend message me to say like, hey, I watched that, you know, I hope you're doing okay, or like, let's go out. Other than that, not that I didn't think people knew I had a YouTube channel, because obviously people do, but I didn't even know people were watching, and especially to mainly just watch the videos where I talk about how I'm struggling and no one reaches out, no one says anything, they just talk behind my back about it. Like, I'm 32 years old. Why is that happening? I don't get it. Like, so I'm just having a tough time, guys. I'm just having a tough time, and it sucks. So, and that's just one thing, like in my personal life that's going on, because again, like some of the other things are just, you know, issues that aren't really about me, they're about other people, but it just feels like it just sucks. So when you have all of this going on and you have all of it going on at once, some days it's just too much to handle. And that's where I'm feeling right now. So that's what's going on with me. I know a lot of people are saying that, you know, she might be lying, or she might have just said that. And I did bring it up to someone else, and they basically confirmed it. So it's just a bummer. You know, I don't talk about mental health and some of the things I've gone through because I think it's fun. Because it's easy. Because it's not. one thing that I've always said with all of my situations that I've gone through is I feel like I've gone through them so I can talk about them so other people can know that you're not alone and things that happen to you and all of that. So, I mean, from a young age, I've shared my stories. And that's why I've always wanted a platform so I can do that. And I feel like part of that is being taken away from me because now I feel scared. Like, especially like on my Instagram stories, like I used to be really open over there too and just saying what's going on. And I feel like I can't. I probably shouldn't put eyeliner on. There's probably no point in that. But yeah, so I don't know. I was going to reach out to anyone else and just see like if they kind of struggle with that too or what they do and you know, it's just been weighing so heavily on me. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. If you guys are new and just popping on, anything that comes in through the super chat in today's video is going towards the donation drive that I'm running with Ashley Clady. We'll be putting all that money towards purchasing donations for Rosebrooks in Kansas City and Hawthorne Hills in Des Moines. And we're really excited for it. So yeah, so if you guys are just popping on and you didn't know that, I did want to say that any of the donations is going to go to Ashley and I shopping for those donation drop-offs. So yeah, that's a little bit about what's happening with me. So if you guys notice that, you know, I'm not doing as well, thank you, Carmen. Thank you so much. So if you guys notice that, oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. Life Imperfect, thank you. Oh, I can't wait to tell Ashley. Gosh. Oh, thank you, Allison. You guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Gosh, I have a runny nose. Molly, thank you, Christine. Oh my gosh, you guys are so amazing. Thank you. I'm so excited to go to my P.O. box tomorrow too, and it's gonna be great. But yeah, so if you've noticed that, you know, in any of my videos, if I'm not doing so well or whatnot, I just feel like I have a lot going on right now, and I feel like I keep saying sometimes it's too much. I feel like right now it's too much. Thank you, Beth. So I don't know. I hope I can get past this. I really do. I'm gonna attempt to put mascara on, but I don't know. You know, I always try to say that, you know, everything's, you know, kind of a learning experience, and I'm really curious to what I'm gonna learn from this. Thank you, Garbage Girl Glam. Thank you. Thank you, Joan. You guys are all so awesome. Oh my gosh, a little thing just popped up. We've raised almost $100 in here. Wow, I didn't know. I don't know if that's been there the whole time or if you guys can see it or if just I can see it. But that's so amazing. Wow, thank you. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what I'm gonna learn from this. I'm excited. Let's see what's coming. You know, gosh, I'm a hot mess. Thank you, Caitlin. You know, sometimes like when you're in it, like you're in it and it's hard to see like what's next and what's out there for you. But I'm excited to see what's out there for me. We just know we just got to get through it. We just got to keep pushing. We just got to keep. So yeah, I'm excited. We'll see what comes. Thank you, Amy. So I'm like sweating. Thank you, Tara. I'm like sweating. You know, I did have it on my list to talk about because I wanted to throw it out there and maybe see if, you know, anyone else kind of like deals with this, or I don't know. I just kind of want to throw it out there because, thank you, Laura. I think sometimes being in the public eye can impact friendships And thank you, Maritza. Thank you. And I heard about this one time on a podcast, and I can't even remember which podcast it was now. And it was a while ago. We were still living. I think it was like last summer. But they were talking about how it can be tough being kind of like being in the public eye and then having your friendships behind the scenes and like how to handle them and like all these different things. And I kind of like I've been thinking about maybe doing some sort of video about that or talking about that because I think it's a thing that I haven't heard a lot of other people talk about. And so I just wonder if anyone else goes through it and all of that, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Let me check my list and see what else we have going on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, one thing I wrote down is like this is why I don't have like family, friends, like my spouse. Like I don't really have anyone in my personal life come on to my YouTube channel. I don't want to put people in the spotlight if they don't want to be in that sort of thing. Like I want to try to protect them. But oh my gosh, Sarah said your husband's ex makes a point to thumbs down every video I make. Well, thank her for the engagement. Like when this girl told me like people watch my videos just to like talk about me, I was like, thanks for supporting my career. Thanks for the view. Thanks for the AdSense. Like, thank you, Pamela. Like, even if you thumbs down my video, that's engagement. Thank you, Jenny. We've made over $100 in this. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like, I mean, that was just like my first thought was like, thanks for supporting my career. Like, even if you think you're not, you are. I don't know, just super freaking weird to me, you guys. But I mean, it's another reason why I don't have like people on my channel. So, and like one thing I wrote down is I just have to like believe that people are doing the best, and that's like, that was like for a different conversation. But like one thing about me, like I know that I'm trying to do my best, and then even with like the whole shirt ordeal and all of that, and I felt like people are like questioning, like I know my true intentions, and I know that I'm just trying to do my best in so many different facets, and with giveaways and with people saying that like, oh, there's no winners and all of that. I know that I'm doing my best behind the scenes to contact people and just trying to do my best. So I just want to keep thinking that, because I don't want to fall into the mindset of like thinking everyone is crap. Like I kind of want to continue to be naively positive, because I mean this is just how I've always been, and even when life kicks me down, like I keep getting back up, because I just want to believe I don't know, I just want to believe that people are doing their best. So I want to kind of keep that mindset. But we're at 57 minutes, so I should probably wrap this up. Yeah, I've definitely talked to my husband a lot about it, because it's really just me and him. I mean, it probably doesn't help, like since we moved, I've been very isolated. I haven't seen any of my friends since last month, except for one of my guy friends. I had lunch with them last week, but other than that, I haven't seen any of my friends for a month. So it's just Mitch and I out here chilling, loving life with our dog, which is great. But luckily Mitch is a lot like me too. Mitch is actually a very sensitive dude. Like he can take things very personally as well. So, yeah. But thank you guys so much for coming to this live chat. I'm so sorry I cried most of the time. I really couldn't even like finish my makeup because I still have tears in my eyes. So yikes. But thank you everyone who donated with the super chat. I'm gonna be so excited. I'm gonna message Ashley right when we get done and let her know. And thank you guys for just letting me talk. I'm just reading your comments. So thank you guys. I have 2 other videos that I have to film today, so hopefully we can look a little more put together in those videos. But I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming by the live chat. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for anyone who donated with the super chat. That money's going towards the donation drive, so I appreciate you so much. Yeah, you know, this is a tough time, but we got to keep looking forward. You know, like I said in my Instagram post too, a bad day or 2 or 5 doesn't mean a bad life. So we'll just keep pushing forward and see what comes from here. So thank you guys so much. I love you so much. Thank you for coming by. I'll see you next Tuesday for another live chat. Okay, guys? Bye.